Hey everyone, welcome into the Flippin' Hippos YouTube channel. I'm Star. If you're new here or you haven't already, please consider subscribing and helping us feed a hungry hippo. Don't forget to hit the thumbs up on this video, or you can hit the thumbs down if you didn't like it. Either way, it helps us out. And if you're not a member of our Facebook group, it's a really great group where you can learn all about reselling in a very positive atmosphere with other great resellers. It's called Flippin' Hippos Reseller Pod. Today is Monday, November 21st, and because it's a Monday, that means it's time for What Sold on eBay. Just like every week, we're going to start with the plush. All one of them this week. I'm on fire. Actually, sales are slow. We had one plush sale, and we're still functioning at about half of our historical sell-through rate for us. But I'll take it because we've been functioning at that for a while. It may be the new normal. I've talked about that on this channel before. The new normal may be less than what it used to be. And our answer to that, our solution, is to crank up the volume. So that's what we're doing over here. More listings, more sales. If you have to work a little bit harder to come out to where you used to be, that's just the way it's going to have to be. If that's the new normal, I would rather source more low-cost goods and work a little bit harder to sell more volume than to have to get a job outside of the house. I still want to work from home, and I will do whatever it takes to do that. So this screen here with the unicorn, I have some tabs up here of the highlights of our week. And then I actually have some bread and butters to show you as well, just to kind of give you an idea that you can actually balance out high volume, low cost bread and butter items that sell for a little bit less, sprinkled in with some higher dollar, higher bread and butter items. And that way you can get sales all over the board. This is our business model. It's not for everyone, but it works for us. It always has, and it shall continue to do so. Because again, working from home for myself is priceless, and I'll do whatever. I'll grind it out if I have to, because this is what I want to do, and this is what Keith wants to do. This life is too precious. The lifestyle, we just like it. So we'll do whatever it takes. And fortunately, back here in Pittsburgh, it is available to us to get that high volume, low cost goods. So let's take a look at this unicorn. He came out of a wholesale lot. He is an A. It was new to me, but this is apparently a pretty decent bread and butter brand. Unicorns do well too, regardless of the brand. Not all of them are high dollar. You can see that this one sold for $13.99, but considering I paid $1 for him, that's great. Unicorns just do well. I like to add words like fantasy and things like that to their keywords. Democracy jeans, I took a best offer of 20 on. I typically get 30 to 35 for democracies. These are size 8 though. That is kind of a hard size to sell. It's that mid-grade size. It's hard to move. And they were on our 30% off sale on the weekend for 26. Sometimes you just got to get things to move. There's a huge difference between running sales and accepting offers and racing to the bottom. I want to make that very clear. I do not race to the bottom. I don't chase fast nickels. I will continue to list my democracies starting at 30, 35 if they're plus size. Will I entertain offers and run sales down to $20? You betcha, if I need the sales, but I'm not going to start listing them at 20. That's the difference. These are jeggings. Also, Democracy has their ab technology and their ab solutions shaping and slimming jeans. Those also will sell a little faster and for a little more money. So you just have to learn your brands, your styles, your sizes, and learn where you need to be flexible. If these were ab technology, plus size jeans, I probably would have started them at 35 and taken a $30 offer. These jeans came from Salvation Army in Florida, I believe, so I probably paid about $4, $3 for them. Orvis is a good brand. I love Orvis. I especially love Orvis men's shorts. They have like jean shorts and cargo shorts. Orvis men's shirts do well. But so do women's. You can see that this is a women's linen blend, just a t-shirt. It's fancy because it's linen blend. Linen is one of those materials you can charge up for. But it's just a plain blue t-shirt, and it sold for $19.99, and our cost was $1.50. Wrangler is one of my favorite bread and butter brands to move. The men's jeans in Wrangler sell for about $25. I don't really get much more than $25 unless they're special. They do have flame retardant work jeans for men in Wranglers, and those can sell for $50 to $60. The regular jeans, $25, but they sell fast. It's almost like as soon as you can list Wranglers, they sell. But because they will only sell for about $25, I don't like to pay more than 99 cents for them, maybe up to $2. The shirts do well too. This is a pearl snap. You guys know we love pearl snaps. And any brand, this is the Rancher by Wrangler. The women's do well as well, the Rancher pearl snaps for women. This sold for $26.99 on a best offer. And our cost was $1.50. Here's a two-piece kids tracksuit. I don't really go out of my way to find kids' clothes. Sometimes they come to me in wholesale lots. Sometimes I see them at the thrift, and I'll snatch them up. For instance, yesterday I did grab a pair of kids' jeans. I can't even remember the brand, but they were new with tags, and they were 99 cents. So things like that. Obviously, if it comes in a wholesale box, I'm going to list it. We paid $1 all in for both pieces of this. It is a velour matching hoodie, full zip, and sweatsuit for size 3T. It's really cute. And it sold for $24.99. And it did ship first class, barely. It was like 15.9. And I forgot. All of these shipped first class so far. And then we have these Levi's women's 505. I love 505s. They have straight legs, whatever style, actually. 505s do really well. They sell a little quicker than some of the other numbers on Levi's and for a little bit more money. So they sell for $29.99. We paid about probably $5 for these in Florida, half off. But these are the types of things that we'll be getting here for $5, $2.50, 99 cents. So our cost of goods is going down here in Pittsburgh. But I will always grab the 505s, men's and women's, any size. These shipped in a flat rate envelope. So let's go over here and just look at some of our bread and butters real quick. Again, these are just highlights. I haven't pulled up every single sale we made all week. I usually tell you that and then say we'd be here all day. We'd only be here half of the day because our sales are half of where they historically used to be. But we're selling more every day. And what we also have to keep in mind, Keith and I, not only is our sales down for everyone, not only is this Q4 not like those of the past where people are selling hand over fist, but we also were pretty inactive for most of October. We had our store on hold for almost a month. We just relocated and did a huge move. So we have a lot going on to where we're trying to reawaken our business, all of our platforms, and just kind of get back into a routine. But we're noticing as we get into the routine and we list more every day and we're more active, we are selling more. So even with the economy the way it is, even with the sales the way they are, hard work does pay off. Our Poshmark is selling more. We're sharing it more. We're listing more on eBay. We're selling more there. The only place we're having issues with selling on is Mercari, and that is because of the shipping issue on the listings. If you're not aware of what's going on with that, I actually just did a video on it last week. I will link that at the end for you to watch because it's super important for you to know and be aware of the issue if you are a Mercari seller. And I will add that if you've already seen that video, I have been in touch with Mercari. I encouraged everyone else to reach out to them and let them know so that they know it's more than one seller being impacted. And I have been back and forth in messages with their help team, and they are aware and they're allegedly fixing it. So that said, let's look at some of these bread and butters. So these are PacSun jeans. These came out of a ThredUp box, so I went ahead and listed them. These aren't anything I would source, off of the rack. But because they came in a thread-up box, you know what? I already paid for the box. It had great jeans in it that sold and paid for the whole lot. I might as well list everything in it unless it's completely, utterly destroyed or poop. So I did take a best offer on these of 13. They ship first class. Their cost was like $1.50. Again, it's just a matter of listing everything you can out of a wholesale box that you purchase. Remotes are the same way. We spend 25 cents a pound on our remotes. We're paying pennies. So we get the high dollar ones listed first, the mid-grade bread and butters, but we also sell these guys because they're just icing on the cake. They're not a lot of profit, but they're super easy to clean, test, list, store, and ship. So we're listing them all unless they don't work or they're corroded or something is wrong with them that we can't sell them. This one's $9.99. A t-shirt that came out of a wholesale lot, each piece in that lot was $1, and it paid for itself, within the first few months. So we just keep listing, or we kept, these are older, listing everything out of it. This is something we found for 99 cents that sold for $13.99. Another remote for $11.99. A $9.99 remote. And these shorts that were 99 cents that sold for $13.99. So that's the kind of stuff we pick up for, $1. And the lots, or they come out of thread-up, and we just list them at those bread and butter prices, but we have these nicer sales sprinkled in as well. So it's just a balance. Right now, we're just trying to get the volume built up. Got to roll with the times and be willing to change, you guys. So let me know in the comments how your sales are going, and if you have had to rethink any of your strategies, your processes, or your business model to kind of roll with the punches and continue to resell in today's world. And go be productive, go make some money. You guys are the best. Thanks for watching. Bye.